Hi everyone, it's Louise Wightman from Approach the Coach in Scotland. I wanted to do this tutorial to focus on some of the changes within Sprout Social. Now, Sprout Social, everyone knows that I absolutely love it. It makes my job a lot easier as a social media consultant because whether I'm managing and looking at my own identity and work on, all the different platforms out there, or whether I'm working on behalf of a client, I can drill down, I can look at what's working, what people are clicking on, looking at the number of followers as opposed to people that I've maybe lost in a week. And Sprout Social gives you all of that information. Now, last week they actually took the tool down off of the web, very scary, and they made some fantastic enhancements, and what we're looking at now is one of the main changes. So they've actually added in another 2 packages. So if you're working, you can either choose to take on the Pro version, which is $9 a month, and then you'll see that it goes right up to the Premium version, which is certainly $899 a month. So I've basically opted for the small business option. So that will more than likely be suitable for any SME. Now, one of the main changes that you'll actually see is that the menu runs across the top as opposed to going down the left hand side, and certainly the IDs, the avatars, are now called groups. So if we just jump on to the home page, you'll see basically, again, golden rule, always start at the top or work your way down. Nice and simple. So we've got the groups, you can basically check. Now, one important thing here is that you might be a wee bit lost because you don't see the avatar up at the top. So just always look up at the top right hand of the screen and you'll see which profile you're actually focusing on. So it gives me my information on Approach the Coach in the past week, or certainly you could choose the past month. So we'll go with the week at the minute. Again, you're used to seeing the demographics. They're just a wee bit higher up on the screen, and certainly then you've got your scores for engagement and influence. Now, as I said, this is just a quick update just in case you're looking at the new tool and you're thinking, oh, what's happened? Now, if you're actually sending out messages, say for talking's sake, you want to do a scheduled message. Now, at the minute, there are some technical hurdles that Sprout Social need to get over, but they've assured everyone that, in fact, everything will be working properly 100% in a couple of weeks maximum. If you're actually going to schedule a new message, now if you had Sprout Social before, your messages should have transferred over, but just double check that. Now, for talking's sake, let's just say we were going to compose a new message. Now, there's my picture there, and I've got the wee bird, so that's going to Twitter. So all you would click here once you've synchronized your accounts is more, and then you can click where else you want it to go. So it's going to Facebook, and I'm going to send it to LinkedIn as well. So you're just simply clicking on the more button. Now, one of the other new features is that you're maybe thinking, where's the short link button? But if I do a test here, just for example, so I'll just do test, and then I'll just type in my website address. Sprout Social automatically shortens it because they have an association with Bitly. So it's perfect, it just does it all for you, takes away the hassle, and we'll just send that as a wee test. Now, the other good thing for me is that, I'm quite selective about, especially when I'm working on behalf of clients, who you want to follow, who you want to target, who you want to talk to, etc. Get to know on Twitter. Now, when you're actually looking for people on Twitter, beforehand, you really couldn't say, okay, I want to look at somebody with, 1,000 followers plus, but now you can. So what you do is you go over here to the right hand side, and where it says filter by, you pull that menu down and you say influential only. So that means that that's anyone with over 1,000 people that are following them. They will then come up on your searches. So absolutely fantastic. Now, one of the other options that they've added, I don't personally use it, but certainly it's worth pointing out just now because lots of people do. You can synchronise Sprout Social with your Foursquare. So if you check in at locations, whether it's a restaurant or somewhere that you go to get your lunch, etc., then you can actually monitor who else checks into that location. So that was just basically a quick overview, just to let you know that yes, it has changed. Yes, there are some technical hurdles that they need to get over, but overall they've added in a couple of other options so that as a small business you can have increased functionality and it's not going to break the bank. And certainly you can now search for people that have over 1,000 followers. So all in, I think they've done a great job. And as always, I would recommend Sprout Social if you really want to drill down on what you're doing and increase your social media conversions. But thank you very much for your time today, and if you've got any questions, just send me an email. My email is louise@approachthecoach.co.uk. Thanks a lot. Bye.